Sir, good morning, all of you. I am your computer sir, Sri Vijay Kumar. Today, I want to discuss about our second semester subject, that is e-commerce. So, what is meant by e-commerce? We have to uh, learn now. So, e-commerce means electronic commerce. What is electronic and what is commerce? First, we have to observe. So, the thing the things buying and selling, transferring, okay, like that are known as okay, commerce. That belongs to okay, business purposes. So what is electronic means this these transactions, okay, are doing with the help of the computers or the tablets. That means tablets means okay, not medicine, tabs, okay, or any network, using any electronic network. So commercial purpose means that is business purpose. So we are buying things and we are selling things normally in real life without normally in real life by uh, giving money and taking money, so like that. So these transactions are going on in our daily life, okay, in our routine life, okay, going on normally, so manually. But if these transactions are okay, doing electronically, that is using a computer or using a tablet or using a personal computer or using any network, we can if we buy the things or if we sell the things, or if we transfer the things or if we exchange the products or services, okay, or information, then that concept is known as e-commerce. Okay, the real life concept, when it is converted into electronic concept, then that is known as electronic task, that is electronic commerce. So we can sell or buy or transfer or exchange, okay, or okay, we exchange goods or exchange information or exchange services or selling or transferring of goods, like that. Okay, these things, these all things okay, are happening using electronic facility. So the brief history of e-commerce, just have a look at this. In 1970s, e-commerce is the facilitation of commercial transactions electronically using technology such as EDI. EDI means the full form of EDI is electronic data interchange, and EFT means electronic funds transfer. So EDI and EFT. What is EDI means what? Okay, electronic data interchange. EFI means what? EFT means what? Electronic funds transfer. Electronic funds transfer. So using these concepts, okay, these allow the businesses to send commercial documents like purchase orders or invoices electronically means using computers or using tablets or using any network, okay, the particular things, okay, or the particular tasks are performed in those days in 1970s. Okay, in 1980s, okay, what was going on that time? Just to see the growth and acceptance of credit cards in 1980s. Okay, credit cards had came. Okay, the automated teller machines were also came, and telephone banking was also came. Okay, airline reservation system was also came. So the things, okay, that are discovered in 1980s are okay, the growth and acceptance of credit cards and ATMs, automated teller machines, and telephone banking, and airline reservation system also, okay, uh, came into look. So, so just to see here, there is a smartphone, okay, a bank by phone anywhere, anytime. So, using that particular smartphone, we can transact our money. That is either we can deposit the money or we can withdraw the money. So after that, in 1990s, okay, 1990s, the internet commercialized and users of flocked off, okay, participate in the form of dot coms or internet startups. So the internet facility, okay, was introduced there in 1990s. Okay, why? Because the commercialized business and users and to participate in the form of dot coms. Dot coms means what? Commercial business. Dot com means commercial business. If a website is having dot com, means that website is used for commercial purpose only. If any website contains .edu .in, then that website is for educational purpose only. If any a website contains like MILT or MLT or MIL or MLT, okay, then that is used for only military purpose only, like that. These are the domain name systems used for representing internet. So the internet startups were introduced there in 1990s. Innovative applications, okay, innovative and communicative applications ranging from online direct sales to e-learning experiences. So okay, in 1990s, okay, the possibility, there was a possibility of selling things online, and direct sales were going on. So after that, okay, in 2000s, in 2000s, okay, uh, many European and American business companies, many European and American business companies offered their services through the World Wide Web. What is it? World Wide Web. World Wide Web is known as a global server. A global server. Okay, what is a global server? What it means is server means a storage unit. It hides all the data, or it stores all the data. That means it stores all the websites information. Okay, website contains web pages. In those web pages, all the information and data will be given using the languages, web languages like HTML, hypertext markup language, or XML, extensible markup language, or JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript, or PHP. Okay, using or say CSS. That means cascading style sheets. Using these languages, the particular web pages and websites were are implemented. So in 2000s, a lot of European and American business companies offered their services through World Wide Web. Through World Wide Web. Okay, since then people began to associate a word e-commerce. So from that okay, year of 2000, okay, okay, the people, okay, began to associate a word e-commerce. Okay, so that e-commerce term was more, okay, became most well known in those days. So e-commerce categories, what are the categories of e-commerce? So there are main two major categories and other categories also available. Just see. So this is a picture representing just like a logo, that's all. Two major categories. Okay, those are number one, business to customer, B2C. What is it? B2C. Online transactions are made between businesses and individual consumers. Who is a consumer? The user. The user, or we. Okay. If we buy, if we offer, if we want to buy a thing, if we want to sell a thing, so then we will become a consumer. So okay, online transactions are made between businesses and individual consumers. Example, Amazon.com, eBay.com, like that. So in those days, okay, in these days, what are the commercial websites are available? Amazon.com, eBay.com, Flipkart.com, Snapdeal.com, okay, Myntra.com, like that. So all the online transactions are made in between the commercial businesses and individual customers. Okay, then it is known as business to customer. B2C category. After that, there is another category B2B. What is it? B2B, business to business. What is it? Business to business. So, what is business to business? Just have a look up on this. Okay, businesses make online transactions with other businesses. Businesses make online transactions with other businesses. Okay, so one business can make online transaction. What is meant by transaction? Depositing or withdrawing money, or selling or buying things. Okay, like that. These are the transactions. Okay, businesses make online transactions with other businesses. So this type of business is known as this type of thing is known as okay, business to business. So there are two major categories. The first one is business to consumer. Okay, that is, hey, పట్టుకో, hey, పట్టుకో, B2C, business to consumer. Okay, after that, if you see, so there are two major categories. The first one is, okay, the first one is B2C, that is business to consumer category, and the second one is B2B, that is business to business category. So, okay, in business to consumer category, okay, there is a relation between business and consumer, and business to for example, Amazon.com, Flipkart.com, eBay.com, just like. After that, there is okay, another another category is there, that is business to business. So the relation between one business to another business, another business. So there are some other categories. There are there are some other categories. Okay, that is C2C, consumer to consumer. Okay, and the second one is mobile commerce, m-commerce, and the third one is e-learning, and the fourth one is e-government. So there are some other categories like consumer to consumer. Okay, and the second one is mobile commerce, and the third one is e-learning, and the fourth one is e-government. Okay, so in addition to the major categories of okay, e-commerce, there are some more categories like consumer to consumer, C2C, and mobile commerce, that is m-commerce, and e-learning. Okay, after that, e-government also. Just like that, every individual can use, okay, e-commerce. Okay, but with the help of online facility, with the help of online facility, we can sell, buy, transfer, exchange, okay, services or things, okay, uh, using mobile phones, okay, or computers, or personal computers, or laptops, or notebooks, like that. Using any electronic device, we can purchase or sell or exchange or okay, offer services. So, what are the benefits of e-commerce? Just have a look up on this.
On this.
Okay,
Okay.
benefits to organizations. What is it? Benefits to organizations. Okay, what are the benefits of organizations, and what are the benefits of consumers? Just have a look on this. Okay, benefits of organizations. Okay, uh, the first one is global reach. Okay, the second one is cost reduction, and the third one is supply chain improvements. The fourth one is extended hours, 24 by 7 by 365. So 365 days, okay, 7 days in a week, and 24 hours in a day. So every second. The e-commerce benefits are available to everyone. So customization, improved customer relations, like so global reach. Overall, through worldwide we can reach, okay, globally. So we can connect with every people, every consumer or every business. Cost reduction, so there is a discount, there will be a discount for everything, okay, when compared with in our native places or in normal businesses, okay, in normal shops, okay. Supply chain improvements, okay. So if there is no item available, then we can request that particular we can request for that particular item extended hours, okay. Every day, every week, every year, any second, all the benefits and all the goods will be supplied, okay, 24 hours, okay. So customization, we can customize, we can we can set the properties, we can set our required data or information or things, okay, uh, depending upon our own requirement. Improved customer relations, okay. The relations between customers, okay, are okay, generally improved, usually improved. So these are the benefits of the businesses and business to customers, okay. There are benefits to customers also, there are benefits to customers also, okay. Just we have discussed about benefits to organizations, and the other one is benefits to consumers, okay. Consumer means we are consumers if you purchase anything, we are consumers if we selling anything, we are consumers if we offer a product, if we are consumers if we exchange a product, like that. So more products and services, okay. So we can choose any product among them, okay. We can select our required product, cheaper products and services, okay. The particular item or product will be available at a very low price, instant delivery, the delivery of the items will be, okay, uh, will be made very easy. So information availability, the particular data and information or description about the particular thing and particular task will be explained, okay. uh, Participation in auctions, so there will be a a benefit like auction means you betterly known that okay, the items which are sold at a very cheap price or at the consumers wanted price, okay. So okay, there should be a participation, okay, in auctions or bids, like that. So after that, what are the business applications, okay, of e-commerce? The business applications means what are the benefits and uh, how we can apply e-commerce, okay, how we can apply e-commerce, okay, in real life, okay. The first one is email. Email means electronic. The first one is email. Email means electronic mail. Electronic mail. Okay, you should all know. Okay, about e-commerce. E-commerce means the particular data will be kept in our inbox, and we can we can compose the data. Okay, to others. Okay, like that. Instant messaging. The second one. Okay, at the particular time, the data and messages will be sent to another people, okay, instantly, okay. At real time, online shopping and order tracking, okay. We can shop, we can shop online. That means okay, we can buy products or sell products online, and order tracking, so all the orders will be tracked. So tracking means what, okay, where the product is, okay, at what place our product is, like that. So we can search our own, okay, online banking facility. Okay, what is meant by online banking facility? We can buy the things online. We can buy our things online using credit card or debit card or net banking or pay, phone pay, or Google Pay or Paytm, UPI, like that. So these are known as uh, okay, these are known as online banking facilities. So shopping cart software. So uh, we can choose a product and we can kept in a particular basket called cart, in a particular storage place called cart. So there is a shopping cart software, teleconferencing. Okay, we can talk with the particular supervisors of the particular organization, okay, or customer care, okay, online at any time, okay, for a product, buying a product or for choosing a product or for replacing a product or okay, for anything. So related to that product. After that, electronic tickets. Okay, there will be given electronic tickets also. Okay, so like that, these are all the benefits of e-commerce. These are all the benefits of e-commerce. So according to e-commerce, okay, we can we can make our business very easily. We can make our business very easily without hesitation. Without hesitation, it is very easy when compared with normal life. So it will become very easy. It will become very easy when compared with real life. In real life, we have to we can buy or sell our products by, but it takes much more time. Yeah, and the cost may be very very large or very effective, okay, very expensive. The things may be very expensive when compared with online shopping. If you buy a cell phone online, either in Flipkart or in Snapdeal or in Paytm or in OLX or in Quicker, okay, that is much more lesser than, okay, as in real life, okay, as we buy in shops. So the things in shops in real life, we can, if we buy any product manually, okay, going to a particular shop or a particular particular wizard, okay, then there will be products available, but with a higher cost when compared with okay, these websites. Okay, so buying things online is buying things online saves our time and money also. That is the advantage of e-commerce. What is the advantage of e-commerce? The advantage of e-commerce is buying the things, okay, and saving our time, okay, saving our time. These are the benefits of e-commerce. So these are all the things we are discussing about e-commerce. Then the another one is online shopping. You are all well known person about online shopping, okay. So online shopping is the process of buying goods and services from merchants who sell on the internet, okay. So some merchants or some organizations are selling their products online, okay, using online. And the second thing is online consumers are evenly split between men and women and tend to be better educated, younger, and more affluent than the general population. So that means online consumers, okay, that means we are the users who wants to buy the products are well educated persons in these days. So they are all better known about the products and the particular things, the particular websites also. So okay, there is no chance of illiteracy while using cell phone or okay, computer. So there is no use of illiteracy, okay, for any person, okay. So while using a cell phone. Okay, online shopping advantages: 24-hour access. Okay, ability to comparison shop. Okay, is it not? We can compare our products. If we buy a product in Amazon, if you want to buy a product in Amazon, then we can compare that product in Flipkart and with Smart Buy or with eBay or with okay, some other website. So we can compare the product available in a particular website with another website also, with another website also. So that is the compare. Okay, that is the facility of comparison is available. Okay, in these websites, in these commercial websites. Just I am once again remind you the websites which are used for buying, selling, exchanging things are known as commercial websites, are known as commercial websites, and they will be, and they have the extension of .com. So like for example, www.flipkart.com, www.snapdeal.com, www.olx.com, okay, or olx.in, like that. So these are the website, commercial websites, these. Okay, after that okay, the in-home the in-home privacy, we can select our things. Okay, by sitting on a chair in our home. Okay, we can see, we can select our personal things also. We can buy for suppose if we take as an example, okay, a lady can buy her personal products, okay, without hesitation, by sitting on a church, by sitting on a chair, okay, in her house. A boy can buy, okay, a gent can buy, okay, uh, his personal things, okay, online, easily, very easily, okay, by sitting on a chair, or by laying on a bed, very easily. So buying and selling and exchanging things are made very easy with this concept of e-commerce, are become very easy. Okay, uh, with the concept of this e-commerce and this is commercial websites. So okay, we can select a variety of items also. Okay, we can select best product, cheap and best product, or best product among the other products shown there in the particular commercial websites. So these are very effective. We are doing the things, we are we are daily, we are buying something using these websites, but we have not know about e-commerce. That is our problem. This concept is known as, if we buy a thing in flipkart.com, then we are already using e-commerce facility. We are selling a product, okay, online, then it means we are already using the e-commerce facility. We are searching something, or we are selecting a variety of things, then it is known as, okay, we are using e-commerce facility. That is the advantage of okay, e-commerce. Okay, we are buying books, we can buy books, we can buy things, we can buy uh, any software hardware components. Okay, we can buy computers, we can buy anything, lenses we can buy, okay, caps we can buy, dresses we can buy online. We made cash on delivery, okay, or we can buy particular things using a credit card or a debit card, like that. So these are all, these are all the facilities of e-commerce. So all of these are connected with the internet only. Using internet, we can made, or they can made these things. This is known as e-commerce. This is known as e-commerce. So in the next lesson, I will tell some more things about e-commerce. Okay. So just wait. Okay, in the in the next lesson or in the next class I will tell okay, some more about e-commerce. So you should it is better to note all the things I have explained in this session into your notebook. It is a better thing. Don't waste your time. Okay, don't be lazy. So please be online, and please be alert, and please be active. Okay, and kindly note the important points I have explained here now. Okay,